Email, which was once a valid communication medium online, is now almost entirely dominated by spam, marketing junk, and unimportant messages that do nothing but waste your time. So these days, giving out your email address is a very personal act, as it implies a level of trust that oftentimes you are not willing to give to any random website or app. Basically, you're entrusting the site or app or company not to sell or give out your address, and you're also trusting that their security, that they won't get hacked or otherwise lose your personal information. So today I'll show you services that let you access temporary email addresses and let you send and receive email without using your real address. Also, many websites block this domain, so they may not work everywhere. So I'll cover about 5 or 6 of these services. So the first one I'll do is called Maildrop. Maildrop is an open source service that offers you a disposable email address that you can use if you don't wish to get spammed in your real email address. And the best thing about Maildrop is that there is no sign up required and is free for anyone to use. And to make it even better, spam won't hit your Maildrop inbox either. So Maildrop is powered by some of the spam filters created by Heluna to block almost all spam attempts before they even get into your Maildrop inbox. So this is the Heluna's website. So Heluna is a cloud-based anti-spam service which works with your current email infrastructure, and it works in such a way that messages destined for a domain wind up being delivered to the Heluna servers, where they analyze and filter out spam messages, and that leaves only the clean messages for you, which they then deliver directly to your mail server. So you can contribute to Maildrop's development on GitLab. So this is GitLab. It was created by Mark Bison. So I'll leave all these links in the description. And according to its website, Maildrop is a great idea when you want to sign up for a website but you're concerned that they might share your address with advertisers. Number 2, when you publish your email address in a place that will be picked up by address harvesting spam bots. Number 3, when you're required to provide an email address to a mobile app that shouldn't be sending you messages. And then number 4, you'll require it when you give your address to companies that have a track record of less than stellar security. And also, lastly, when you are making a one-off purchase from an e-commerce site where you don't want to follow up spam about their latest deals in your inbox. Yeah, so you can visit Maildrop and their website here. And then you can also go here on how it works to just get an overview about how it works. So as you can see from their website, it says it has no sign-ups, there are no passwords, and it is designed for no security, and it is designed for little to no privacy. So Maildrop offers the ability to give out a quick email address to any site or app. Then after you've established more trust with that site, you can give them your real email address. And it is also extremely strict about the content of messages allowed into the inboxes. So it allows plain text or HTML emails, but they must be less than 500,000 characters in length. And all attachments in messages are removed and discarded. So this means there's no sending files to an inbox, and an inbox can hold at most 10 messages, and any inbox which does not receive a message within 24 hours will be automatically cleared. When you go back to the main site, you can just make up any email address that you want, but if you don't have any ideas, it also gives you suggestions. So when you look here at the bottom, it says want a suggestion. Yeah, so this is what they've suggested for you. So in case you're signing up on a site, or maybe you're visiting a website that won't let you proceed without giving out your email address, you can literally just make up any name at maildrop.cc and give it to the site. And then when you come back here, you just put it in and it will show you your inbox. Yeah, so that is all you have to do for Maildrop. And then number 2 is a site called Mailsac, and with Mailsac you can make up any email address at mailsac.com and instantly receive mail. So there's no need to create the email first. However, all your mails will be public unless you create an account. So Mailsac Disposable Email is a completely free receive only email service, and it is supported by add-on purchases and API accounts. So I'll just open up Mailsac. So add-on features are only available if you create an account, and some of the add-on features include sending and replying to messages. Without an account, you can only receive mails, but you cannot respond to them. within the service. So if you want to be able to use the service for also sending out emails, you need to create an account, and you can make messages or an entire email address private. You can increase your inbox size over the default, which is 6, and you can also save messages so that they are not deleted automatically. And you can also host disposable email for free with Mailsac. So according to its website, Mailsac has a disposable testing email inbox service. It is great for testing purposes or for a free email hosting solution, and nearly all mail is accepted, and by default messages are recycled at regular intervals, and emails received in the public inbox are only available for up to 4 days. So with a free account you can hold up to 50 messages in one inbox. And the best thing about Mailsac is that it is trusted by governments and Fortune 500 companies. It provides a simple developer API which you can also use in other projects. You can pay for private addresses and use it just like normal email hosting, but at a fraction of the cost. So email hosting is included and it is extremely cheap. You can check out all Mailsac's pricing here, monthly and annually. So these are some of the pricings that are available for Mailsac. This is the basic, which is the free package. This is the indie, which is $12 a month, and this is the business, which is $59 a month. Yeah, so these are all the packs you'll get if you pay for the monthly or the annual. It also provides enterprise-ready security, and all inboxes at Mailsac have an alternate email address, and those alternate addresses work great with your custom domain. So you can either use the alternate address, which is at mailsac.com, or switch it to your custom domain. As long as you keep the prefix the same, it will be delivered to the same inbox. So Mailsac is free for personal use, but you must purchase a license to legally use it in a business. Yeah, so that is all about Mailsac. You can check it out here from their website. And then the next service I'll cover is called Mailinator. And whereas most email systems are built around the concept of an account or inbox ownership, Mailinator is an email system built around entire domain inbox ownership. So this allows companies to have instant access to millions of email addresses for system and automation testing of their software. Yeah, so this is the website. And Mailinator also provides a public domain for personal use, where all email addresses which will have the domain at mailinator.com are completely public and usable by anyone. So as long as anyone knows your email address from Mailinator, they'll be able to access your inbox. So the public Mailinator system, that is every possible email address that can be created at mailinator.com, creates inboxes when emails arrive for them. So all inboxes and emails are in the public domain. They are readable and deletable by anyone. So by design, there is no privacy in the public Mailinator system, and it is only intended for occasional personal use. So in addition, all the emails in the public Mailinator system auto-delete after a few hours. They are unretrievable after this happens. So Mailinator emails also may not contain attachments, just like Maildrop. So if an attachment is sent, it will either not be delivered or have the attachments shipped before delivery. And finally, it's important to note that the Mailinator system is receive only. So no one can send an email from Mailinator. Any email appearing to have arrived from an at Mailinator address has had its from field forged to appear as such. So you cannot use it to send an email to anyone. So if you ever receive an email from someone with the domain of at mailinator.com, you should just know that it has been forged. So there's no need to sign up to use the public Mailinator system. You simply go to the homepage and enter an inbox name. That is anything you wish for up to 50 characters. Yeah, so all I have to do is go up here and just input anything. I don't think the special symbols here. So I can just input anything. Then you hit go. And it creates for you a public email address that you can use. Yeah, so it has opened for me my inbox. And again, the public Mailinator is intended for personal and occasional use, hence usage limits they apply. So you are free to check out their upgrade plans for corporate users. So my inbox is currently empty. If I had a site maybe that required me to sign up, I'll probably just give them this address and you'll see the email get into my inbox. So the private Mailinator, it offers upgraded subscriptions for corporate users wishing to use the Mailinator system, and this offers many benefits. The subscribers receive one or more private domains which provide a private version of Mailinator, which means you control all inboxes for a given domain. And then also private users gain API access to messages within Mailinator system. So subscribers may use the API to access all email in the private domains in addition to the public Mailinator system. So in terms of message delivery, the messages arrive in the Mailinator system using several ways. There is email, there is SMS, and there is HTTP post. So you can always go to their website here and you can click on the documentation and you can read all about it. Yeah, so when you check out the documentation, you can read about how everything works. Yeah. And then the next service I'll show you is called 10-minute mail. So with this site, a timer counts down 10 minutes, at which point your inbox is destroyed. So in case you need more time, you can just click the get 10 more minutes link, which is right here, which you can use as often as necessary. So if you close the browser window and let time run out, you can go back to that temporary inbox again. And because of this, 10-minute mail has a bit more security built in, since nobody else can see the inbox that you have opened. Yeah, so this is the email address that you can use, that you can give out to the site. You just copy this address, give it to whichever website you're visiting, then wait for the confirmation email. And in case the confirmation email takes more than 10 minutes, you can always press here, get 10 more minutes, and it will give you 10 more minutes, and you can use that as many times as you want until your email arrives. And then the next site is called the Guerilla Mail. So Guerilla Mail gives you a disposable email address and there's no need to register. You simply visit Guerilla Mail and a random address will be given, and you can also choose your own address. Yeah, so this is how Guerilla Mail looks like, and this is your email address. You can just copy it and you can paste it. Yeah, you can give it out to whichever site you're visiting. So Guerilla Mail does not have a spam folder or a spam box. All the emails that arrive at Guerilla Mail are delivered to your inbox. If an email didn't arrive, it's most likely a problem on the other side, unless maybe Guerilla Mail is having a bad day. And if you're a webmaster, Guerilla Mail can also be used to test if your site sends the emails out correctly. So you can choose which domain you want to use. It provides a number of domains, the shark lasers, gorillamail.info, all this. You can choose any that you want to use. The domain maybe shark lasers doesn't sound good to you, you can use gorillamail.com or maybe .org. Just you can choose whichever you want. And since Guerilla Mail doesn't require account registration, anyone who knows the inbox ID may have access to that inbox, so it's best to use a random address. And to add protection, you can use the scramble address feature, and the more hard to guess your inbox ID is, the better your alias will protect you. So the current version of Guerilla Mail keeps all incoming email for 1 hour. This means all addresses work all the time and they never expire. So this site uses a session cookie to maintain application state. Other cookies may be used to remember your preferences, and it also uses third-party cookies including Google Analytics and Google AdSense. So the website can only be accessed with HTTPS encryption. So last but not least is this website called Blur. And Blur is a suite of privacy tools that includes a password manager, form autofill, and email masking. So Blur secures all the personal information you put online, making it safe, fast, and easy to log in and check out from your browser, phone, or tablet. So essentially, Blur gives you the option to mask the information you give to websites. So if you're signing up for a website and don't feel comfortable giving your real email address, you can click Mask My Email, which supplies a made-up email address. So for this site, you need to log in so that you can be able to do any of that. And if a site abuses your address, you can just tell Blur to stop forwarding that mail. And the Blur Premium plan lets you mask your credit cards and phone numbers. With the paid version, you can mask your credit card, which makes instant virtual banner cards, which you can use to pay in e-commerce sites so that you don't reveal the real details of your credit card. Yeah, so Blur is designed to integrate seamlessly into your online life, and features appear when you need them to without getting in your way. So you can use it to mask your email address, to mask your credit cards, to mask even your phone numbers. Yeah, so that was all for today's video. You can use any of these sites to test projects or track which sites are spamming you, and probably even play an email prank on someone. Yeah, so that was all for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more. And if you have anything in particular that you'd want me to cover, you can always leave a comment down below. And you can also follow my Instagram page,